is no good. He fades it off to the left.
Well, it was a low snap that had to be handled. I think that threw him off just a little bit, but heck of an effort there.
Yeah, the mechanics weren't there. That's the second time they've had a low snap. It happened on an extra point earlier, and that time ball kind of came back low. Ross manages to get it, tee it up, but Lloyd's kick appeared to go a little bit to the left, Jeff, and so the Red Raiders will ask the defense to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. The snap was a factor in that, but you have to wonder, too, that southeast wind maybe blew it a little bit left because it didn't miss by much.
Red Raiders miss a chance to lead by a dozen. They lead by 9. First down for a Stony Point at their own 12, at their own 32-yard line. Shotgun snap, Barrera, play action, hit as he throws the middle screen. It's caught by Williams, and he's decked. What a hit that time. I think that's John Paul Camp stepping up. Josh Williams almost intercepted that ball as they floated out for Williams, and John Paul make that. Blake Roberts, number 33, Blake, the hardest hitting guy in East Texas, probably goes in and slam dunks Williams for a loss of 4 on the play.
Just well played all the way around. They had pressure on the quarterback, and they had everybody covered. Good job by Lee.
It's second down and about 15, they say, back at the 28-yard line after a big play by Blake Roberts. Shotgun, 3 wides, 1 back this time, no tight end. Rollout this time by Sharp. He runs that little Statue of Liberty draw play, and there goes Kelly. Midfield and more. He may go all the way down to the 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Oh, baby. Draw play that time. Well done. Sharp to Kelly, who goes 72 yards.
Well, and what a turn of events as Robert E. Lee was driving to tack on some more points. They missed the field goal, and on a couple of plays, again, this is a second-half football team. They go right down the field for a huge touchdown.
44 seconds to go in the third, and now it gets dicey again. The Red Raiders, as Kevin said, miss a chance to lead by what amounts to a couple of touchdowns. Now their lead cut to 3 with the extra point to come. And a full quarter of football left to be played here in Waco. Snap, hold, kick is up and good. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Robert E. Lee 21. Make that Robert E. Lee 23. Stony Point 21 on KTVB FM. 72-yard draw play by Sam Kelly. Stony Point counterpunches Robert E. Lee's lead 23-21 with 44 seconds to go in the third.
What a big play. They have given up some big plays. Again, able to overcome those big plays a week ago against Garland.
Lisa's kick is high, once again short and left, taken by Robert E. Lee at the 30-yard line, and down immediately Huffstickler. Red Raiders will be about 70 yards away when they start, as Huffstickler eschews the fair catch and takes his lick that time. Robert E. Lee going right to left. 38 seconds left to play here in a hard-hitting third quarter of play. Robert E. Lee got their touchdown to take a 9-point lead. And after the 4-yard touchdown run by Sharp, so they've matched touchdowns until Kelly just went 72. Well, Robert E. Lee's lead is only 2 as we start this drive here from the 30-yard line for the Red Raiders. Shotgun snap, hand the ball off to Dinkins. Dinkins looking to turn it upfield and does, and Chris picks up about 4. Again, not the same Dinkins that we have seen as he sweeps to the near side and then cuts it upfield to the 35-yard line. Gets about 5. The Dinkins we saw last week is still running, though.
Well, that's a better cut than we saw earlier by Dinkins, able to cut underneath the Florida defense and get pretty good yardage.
14 seconds left to play in the third, and again, Robert E. Lee, with this swirling wind, will apparently be going kind of against it. It's sort of blowing from the southeast across the field as we wind down the third, which comes to an end here in Waco. The Red Raiders lead Stony Point as we go to the fourth, 23-21, back after this 1-minute timeout. Fourth quarter, 2nd and 5, handoff. Day Brown, he has the first down and more across the 50, down the near sideline to the 40-yard line. Day Brown. Big run to start the fourth quarter. Robert E. Lee leading Stony Point 23-21. That's the way to start the fourth period.
Heck of a good play by Robert E. Lee. Great blocking once again. The offensive line getting it done, continues to pound him in the mouth.
They say Brown stepped out at midfield, but it is a Red Raider first down. Day Brown closing in on a 100-yard game as he runs that play upfield. He is now at 92 yards for the night. The Red Raiders, as we start the fourth, leading by 2, going left to right on your dial here in the fourth period. They've got the ball right at midfield. Myers goes in motion. Pitch sweep looking left. This will be LaQuintus Wallace. The freshman cuts it upfield across the 50, and he's banging down to the 45. A gain of 5. It'll be second down and 5 as freshman LaQuintus Wallace, who's getting some action. He didn't get a lot last week against Garland, but he has been a big part of this game tonight with Dinkins hobbled, and Wallace is stepping up and playing well.
That's a good cut by Wallace. They were able to string it out and probably should have been tackled in the backfield, but good recognition to cut it inside and get good yardage.
Kelly's 72-yard run late in the third makes this a 23-21 game. Robert E. Lee starts at their own 30, and they've crossed midfield. They've got the ball just inside the 45. Second down. Far side, the short side, double slots this time. Wagner's under center. They put a man in motion and pitch sweep coming to the near side. Day Brown. They string it out. Brown has the first down to the 40 and runs over a linebacker to the 38-yard line. Big contact along the near side as Chris Spikes, the safety, finally knocks Day out of bounds after a 7-yard gain.
Well, good blocking once again. I think Day runs somebody over in every playoff game, and that's a good run and a way to end it now at 99 yards rushing.
All right, so with 10:59 to go in the fourth, and Robert E. Lee leading by 2, they've got the ball at the Stony Point 38-yard line. The Red Raiders have moved the ball all night long. Again, they missed a 50-yard field goal and a chance to go up by 12, and then moments later, Stony Point knocked them down with a 72-yard run. But now Robert E. Lee's on the move. Near hash, first down. Myers out of the slot takes the handoff for a yard off right tackle, and that's all. Excellent play made that time by linebacker David Fulgencia, a senior returning starter. Gain of 2, second down, and 8 at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, they just bunched that one up. He didn't have a whole lot of room to work with and basically had to swallow the football. Still positive yardage.
Red Raiders held it for 7 minutes to open the game and kicked a field goal. They have had a lot of offensive opportunities tonight. They've got one here. Second down, about 8.5 actually. Nose of the ball just inside the 37. Henry McEwen goes in motion. Play action. Luke rolling to the left. Looking. He's going to have to come back to the near side. Hey, he's still on his feet. He's going to take it downfield. He's got room to the 30-yard line. Luke Wagner to the 25, down to the 23. Luke Wagner was absolutely nailed all the way back at the 45-yard line, scrambled away, and has a first down at about the 23-yard line.
And dare I say, Wagner has become a weapon on offense.
Oh, my goodness.
What a great run.
Luke Wagner with a big run on that play. And it's a first down, Red Raiders. Wagner had a 21-yard run earlier in the second quarter, I believe. No, the third quarter, and got his touchdown run of 1 yard out to cap the drive. That time, he takes it to the 23-yard line. First down, Red Raiders. 9:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Far hash, man in motion. Hand the football to Myers, and he bangs down to the 20-yard line for a pickup of 3 between the tackles. And give that Red Raider offensive line some credit. Brawley, Smith, Holston, Page, and Lacey, along with Ladorphus Stripling, all doing the job down there. It'll be second down and 7 at the Stony Point 20-yard line.
Well, what you've got is a tired Tiger defense. They've spent a lot of time on the football field tonight, so Lee is continuing once again to pound it.
Again, the clock running toward the 9:10 mark. Second and 7 at the 20. Red Raiders are going against a swirling wind. Dinkins in a slot right. Aaron Myers in the slot left. This time they both move, and the Red Raiders will be penalized 5 yards. Myers coming left. Dinkins going right. They almost ran into each other, and Wagner's telling them about it right now.
The second time tonight, both guys went in motion, and we're headed toward each other. Cannot afford to hurt yourself down here. Got to come away with something.
So it'll be second down and 12 as they move it back to the 25-yard line. Boy, Wagner really got in Myers' face after that last penalty. I think that might have been that one might have been on Aaron Myers.
Well, he ain't going to get in Dinkins' face. I can tell you that. Dinkins a little bit bigger than Myers. I'd get in Myers' face too. I don't care if it was Dinkins. I'm getting in Myers' face.
With the wind blowing like it is, Kevin, I'm not sure they're in field goal range right now either. That would be a hard 42-yarder. They need to keep moving the football. Ball at the 25, second down and 12. Lane lined up, McEwen lined up as a tight end right. Shotgun snap, Luke rolls out, throws it downfield, and he had Day Brown wide open at the 20 and overthrew him. That's one of the few bad passes that Luke Wagner has thrown in the last couple of weeks, but he overthrew the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd down and 12.
You know what? I wouldn't have said this a couple of weeks ago. They're okay here. Again, they've been able to have wide receivers wide open. Even though it's a 3rd and long situation, they have not been able to cover Robert E. Lee.
8:35. Timeout's no factor, clock no factor right now. Red Raiders by 2, 3rd and 12 at the Stony Point 25-yard line. Near the left hash, going left to right. Mosley split left. 3 receivers to the near side, including Huffstickler. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush. Wagner flushed out, looking to throw that screen pass. Does to Brown, and he's hit and dropped for a loss back to the 30-yard line. That time they saw it coming, and a nice play made by the defensive end John Andrews, and it'll be 4th down, and Robert E. Lee's back to the 29-yard line and probably out of field goal range.
Yeah, it took a little too long to unload the football. They finally recognized where they were trying to go with it and made a play on the ball.
They sent Parker Lloyd out, though. Interesting. Jeff, what's the wind like actually down on the field right now?
You know, it's a little bit lighter than it was at the beginning of the game. It's much lighter than it was during the JT game. That last field goal attempt, or extra point, he kicked the ball nearly to the training room. So I think this kick is within reason.
All right, but Robert E. Lee calls a timeout. Think about it with 7:50 to go. This would be a 46-yarder into a swirling wind. Red Raiders lead 23-21. They want to think about it. Here in the 4th quarter, we're back after this 30-second timeout. Red Raiders have 4th down, and it looks like they're going to actually try this 46-yard field goal. Brandon Ross has the ball teed up at the 36-yard line for Parker Lloyd. Far hash, 46-yard field goal try would give the Red Raiders a 5-point lead. This time the mechanics are good. They put the ball down. Lloyd's kick has not the distance. It's about 5 yards short of the mark. And the Red Raiders put themselves in a very precarious position now.
Well, that's okay. Again, they've got to reestablish themselves defensively. They know they can move the football. Plenty of time left in this game. They need to just make a stop here and get the ball back.
So they miss on a 46-yarder that was way short of the mark. Again, into a wind that's kind of blowing out of the southeast, sort of across the field toward the press box. And that may have affected it. It surely did not look like Parker Lloyd's previous kicks. 1st down for Stony Point at their own 29-yard line. The lead is 2. Stony Point has never led tonight. Shotgun snap, sharp hand. No, he keeps it himself. It's Barrera who fakes the handoff and keeps it himself and circles right, and Austin Wilson has him at the 35 out to the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of about 7. It'll be a 2nd down and 3.
Hey, outstanding tackle by Wilson. If he doesn't make the play, it's an easy 1st down. Good job by Wilson.
Their kicker, Lease, has also struggled this year. But again, all they need is a field goal right now to take the lead in this game. But they are a big play team. And they've hit 2 big ones tonight on the Red Raiders, who lead by 2, 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line. 2 backs, quarterback in a shotgun, 3 wide receivers. 4-man line for the Red Raiders. Shiloh goes in motion. Fake the handoff. Back to pass Sharp. He's being chased by Blake Roberts. Hits him as he throws, and he completes the pass. 1st down out to the 44-yard line. That's a pretty good route that time by Garofoli, who kind of comes back to the quarterback and helps him out, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they wanted to get the ball to Shiloh, but good coverage by Cortland Browning on Shiloh, forced him to find the 2nd receiver, and a good route by that receiver.
6:45 left to play. This game has moved along pretty quickly, and we're in the 4th quarter, almost midway through the 4th. Lee's lead is only 2. 1st down, Stony Point at their own 44-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the right. Williams goes in motion. Fake the handoff. Here goes Barrera again to midfield, and he is hit after a short gain by Wilson and driven back and drilled into the carpet here in Waco. After a gain of about 4 out to the 47, maybe the 48-yard line.
Well, Wilson had to fight off a block to make that tackle. It looked as though he's going to pick up a whole lot more yardage. But another good play and good tackle by Wilson.
All right, the ball's at the 48-yard line, 2nd down and 6. This snap will come about midway through the 4th. We're right down to 6 minutes left to play in regulation. 48-yard line, 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Sharp with 1 back standing next to him. Here comes the blitz. Sharp double pumps. He's going to be hit. No, he's going to get away. Now he's hit and loses a yard. He got away from Blake Roberts. He stepped up in the pocket, then tried to run, and then he was cleaned up by Moorhead and Camp, and he winds up losing about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Well, they wanted to go back to that out and up. Better coverage by Cortland Browning on that play. Stuck with the receiver and had the out and up well played.
The Red Raider fans are on their feet here in Waco. 3rd down and about 7, just outside the 46-yard line. Far hash, 3 receivers split right. It's Barrera in the shotgun. Shiloh split to the near side. Rollout this time. Here comes Blake Roberts. They block him, they throw, and it's completed for a 1st down across the 50 on a little out route. Well done in front of Robert E. Lee's Marvin Gray. Downfield to Stephen Williams at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, good job by the receiver and quarterback. Got just enough of the 1st down, and they brought the backside blitz, trying to get some pressure on the quarterback, but a good job by their quarterback.
5:08 left to play. 1st down at the Red Raider 43-yard line. Again, the wind at their back. Stony Point with the ball. The Red Raiders with the lead. They made that big 3rd down. Far hash, 3 receivers split to the near side, which is the wide side of the field. Sharp puts Williams in motion, hands it to him. Williams cuts it downfield and has yardage to the 36. Picked up about 7, maybe 8 on that little play. Hands the ball to Williams coming out of the slot, and he turns it right downfield behind the center and picks up a nice gain. Call it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, they're starting to win the battle up front. They got it turned on just in time. Moving the football effectively, doing basically what they want to here, passing, running the football.
4:25 left to play. Crunch time is here, folks. 2nd down, 3 at the 31, make that the 36-yard line. Tight end right. Williams goes in motion left. Snap to Barrera. Hand the football off to Kelly. Looking to get outside. Does. 1st down, 30. And out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Helped over there by Blake Roberts, who popped him right in front of the Lee bench. But that's another 1st down for Stony Point.
Yeah, Lee's going to have to reestablish themselves once again defensively. They're doing a pretty good job of moving the football, of running it, couple of short passes, just enough to move the chain.
23-21 the score. 4:09 left to play. 4th quarter here in Waco. Been quite a day of football. JT won earlier today. 37-24. They're on to the regional finals. Red Raiders would love to join them in the Division I bracket. They lead by 2, but Stony Point's on the move. Might be in field goal range now. Sharp in the backfield, 2 backs, blitz coming. The ball's over his head. He goes back, he gets it on a bounce, and he is running to the far side of the field, and Ubong David has him at the 30. But they got a huge break because that ball bounced right back up to the quarterback. That could have been disastrous for Stony Point. As it is, he only lost 3 yards on that play, and Ubong David made a nice play on the ball. But I got to tell you, I think that's a break for Stony Point. They still have possession.
Yeah, their quarterback didn't panic and absolutely tried to make a play there, so that is a break. But a good play for Robert E. Lee as well.
Red Raiders already have 2 picks tonight. They could sure use one here. 2nd down, 14 at the 30-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Far side, the short side. Snap. This time, Barrera hands that ball off on that draw play, and there goes Kelly inside the 20. He'll be short of the 1st down, but he picked up 13 of the 14 yards. Same play they ran to score the 72-yard touchdown just a few minutes ago.
Well, they need to make a stop here on 3rd and short and force them into a field goal attempt. Big play here.
Red Raiders have missed 2 field goals and given away an extra point in this game. Their lead is 23-21, but Stony Point driving the ball right now. They've got it 2nd down at about the 23-yard line, 2nd down at about 1.5 yards. Very good-looking drive here. Sharp, shotgun, far hash, puts a man in motion. Got the Red Raiders guessing right now. Fakes the handoff and keeps it himself and has the 1st down to about the 15-yard line. Fake to Kelly and Sharp on a little keeper. Picks up about 2.5 yards. 1st down at the Red Raider 15-yard line. They are in field goal range and with a chance at least to take the lead here.
Yeah, and they almost fumbled the snap, but again, the quarterback doesn't panic, reels it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Well, 3 minutes left to play. Clock ticking, under 3 minutes. Stony Point at the Lee 15-yard line. The question is, will the Red Raiders need, if they can hold here and keep him out of the end zone, that would help a whole lot. Barrera takes the snap, and he's down to the 10-yard line. The Red Raiders just not ready for Barrera's quick hitter. He picks up about 8 on that run, and it'll be 2nd down and about 2 inside the 10-yard line.
Well, now you're seeing a tired Lee defense unable to stop these guys. Now they're winning the battle up front at crunch time.
Well, Red Raiders offense is going to have to get something done. It'll be second down and about 1.5 yards with 2:24 left to play. Ball's at the 7-yard line. It's been quite a night, but the Red Raiders, again, with their backs against the wall right now, they have a 2-point lead, but that could disappear any minute.
Well, they can get a turnover here and shut everything down. We'll see what happens.
Ball's at the 7, second down at about 1.5 yards, and now a timeout called by Stony Point with 2:08 left to play. Lee leads it by 2. Stony Point burns a timeout to talk about it. We're back in 30 seconds on KTVB FM. Well, Stony Point just called a timeout. On a second down and 2, they've got the ball at the 8-yard line. They don't want to make any mistakes here. It gives the Red Raiders a chance, their defense a chance to take a breather too, huh?
Yeah, again, they were winded. Stony Point has found a way to start moving the football at crunch time, and not a bad timeout for Lee as well.
If the Red Raiders could just hold them to a field goal here.
Yeah, again, they've been able to move the football offensively. Looking for a turnover here.
Second down and 2 at the 7-yard line. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Kelly's in the backfield. Sharp's the quarterback. Far hash. Williams in a slot left and 2 receivers split to the right. Second down at the Red Raiders 7-yard line. Robert E. Lee up 23-21. Looking at a Red Raider blitz, and here they come as Sharp takes it to the 5, and he's down to the 2 to the 1, and he's in. Touchdown. Boy, they missed 2 tackles, and he scores the touchdown with 2:03 to go. Oh, they needed to stop him, keep him out of the end zone. They couldn't get it done, but give Stony Point credit. They shoved it right down Robert E. Lee's throat that time.
Right at crunch time. But hey, Lee's still in good shape. Plenty of time. A little over 2 minutes left and a couple of timeouts as well. And they've been able to move the football. This game is long from being over.
It's 27-23, but the Red Raiders are now in a situation where they got to get a touchdown and not a field goal to win this football game. They do have 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, they're going for 2 here.
Yep, and that would give them a 6-point lead if they make it. Let's see how it goes. Snap it to Sharp, back to pass. Looking to get the 2-point conversion. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's on the run. He throws and is broken up with 2:03 to go. The Red Raiders trail 27-23 in this regional semifinal game on KTVB FM. That was a 71-yard Stony Point drive. They lead 27-23, their first lead of the night with 2:03 left to play. Robert E. Lee will get it back. 2 timeouts left. Lease has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Wind at his back. He's going to kick it deep, and this ball will be taken 6-yard deep and downed, and the Red Raiders will take it at the 20-yard line. Again, they have to score a touchdown. The way Luke Wagner's played, though, the second half of the season, Robert E. Lee running the ball well. They can do things, and they do have the opportunity to make something happen, and they do have the football.
Well, they got the opportunity and the offense. Again, they have been able to move the football at will. They just need to get into the end zone. Good opportunity here.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Been a good football game. Stony Point, a second-half team, and they played well. Wagner, 5 wide, empty backfield, throws that little bubble screen near side, and Myers dropped the ball. It'll be second down. Threw it a little bit high. Myers couldn't hang on to it. It'll be second down and 10.
That's okay. Again, in good shape. They've been able to move the football, and again, backs and tight ends open in the flats. They can use that on just about every play until they get it covered. 2
minutes left to go. Red Raiders, second down 10 at their own 20, going left to right. Brandon Ross sets up outside. Shotgun snap, 4 wide receiver set. He throws the ball upfield to Day-Day Brown on the bubble screen, and Day-Day's out of bounds at about the 26-yard line in front of the Stony Point bench. Picks up about 6. It'll be third down.
Good decision to get out of bounds. Good looking play. Again, they have been open all night. Plenty of time though.
Boy, the Red Raiders again have had 3 different wide receivers open and misfired on deep passes, 2 in the first half, and then an Aaron Myers drop in the second. Third and 4 at the 26. Far side, the short side, 5 wide, empty backfield snap. Back to pass Wagner. He has time, throws it upfield, completed. This time Myers caught it and fell down near the first down. He was a little off balance when he caught the ball, but I think that's enough for a first down near the 30-yard line, which will stop the clock.
That's a bad spot. He actually, I think, had a yard more than what they gave him. No, pretty good spot, but they do pick up the first down.
They do, and the clock stops and now restarts with a $1:40 left to play. First down, Red Raiders at their own 30. 5 wide. Nobody's sitting down here right now. Wagner looks, throws behind Dennis Edwards, tried to hit him on a slant at the 35-yard line. Second down 10 with a minute 35 to go. Is there a penalty flag?
No, they can start looking downfield again. Lee has had receivers wide open in the defensive backfield of Stony Point. They don't have to settle for the short passes.
Stony Point leads 27-23. Sharp and Barrera led Stony Point on a 71-yard drive to give them the lead. Now the Red Raiders must counterpunch or their season's over. Second and 10 at their own 30. Far hash, 5 wide empty backfield, snap, 4-man rush. Luke steps up. He's going to be throwing the ball incomplete before he goes down. Almost dropped. Was he dry? I say his knee was down. He is sacked at the 20-yard line. I thought for a moment he got rid of the football in time, but he takes a 10-yard loss that time. It'll be third and a bunch.
Yep, can't afford to do that. And again, they have receivers open. Got to go downfield here.
All right, so Lee has 2 plays to get 20 yards. And with a minute 21 to go, timeout on the field with the Red Raiders looking to talk it over and try to come up with something that might work because on this, they got the first down, but these last 2 plays haven't worked. Third and 20, back at the 20-yard line.
Don't have to get it all in one play. You're going to use 2 plays anyway, but again, they've had receivers open downfield. We'll see what happens.
Well, it would be dramatic. The Red Raiders right now up against the wall. Late in this playoff game, Dennis Edwards is on the field. LaQuintus Wallace is out there, and he's deadly dangerous. Not a bad spot for a freshman to be in, huh? He's in the backfield. Wagner out of a 4-wide set. Rolls out this time. Luke's being chased again. He's going to throw it upfield into coverage, and this one's going to be incomplete. 2 of their guys ran together, or they intercept to end the game. 2 of their players ran together. P.L. Lindley and David Fulgencio, both going for the game-ending interception, collide and knock it away from each other. Otherwise, they have an easy pick as Wagner was throwing off balance and had no chance to complete that pass.
Yeah, they're getting good pressure on Wagner. Forced a very bad pass, and they're lucky to get another shot at it here. But again, they've been open. We'll see what happens.
All right, here's your ball game. 4th down and 20, back at the 20-yard line. Red Raider fans standing, Stony Point fans standing. A minute 14 to go. Wagner, 5 wide, empty backfield. Let's see what happens. Back to pass Wagner. He steps up. He throws downfield, and this is way over the intended receiver, Brandon Ross. Incomplete. Stony Point takes over, and they're going to win this football game as Robert E. Lee's season will end here in the 3rd round of the playoffs. But what a great run it's been. Barring something just totally bizarre, the Red Raiders are going to lose this game tonight. A game that they led all the way to 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to play before Stony Point finally took the lead.
Well, that was a championship drive by the Tigers to take the lead, and Lee able to move the football all night long, not able to move it there.
So Stony Point will move on and play Cypress Woods next week. In the meantime, the Red Raiders will end their season 6-6. As Stony Point lines up, the Red Raiders can stop it 1 more time, and that's all. But Stony Point looks like they're going to take a knee here, and Sharp will do just that. See if the Red Raiders bother to stop the clock here. They can if they want to do so, and it looks like they will. I think. Have they stopped it yet?
They did.
Yep. Red Raiders take a timeout. This will be their final timeout. All right, 27-23. Robert E. Lee's season has been bizarre, to say the least. They started out with a 0-4 record in non-district. Again, they lost a game to Weather at Dallas Kimball. Then open district with a win over Mesquite, and went all the way through district with only 1 loss, and that 1 loss coming in a tight game to state-ranked DeSoto. They share the district championship with John Tyler and DeSoto. The Lions play on. Robert E. Lee comes oh so close tonight, even as a double-digit underdog in this football game to Stony Point.
Yeah, they had their chances again, able to move the football pretty much at will. Receivers open all night long, and I just credit Stony Point. They played defense when they had to, and again, they had that championship drive there at the end of the ball game.
Yeah, they did. 71 yards. mixing it up. The Red Raiders again dog-tired, it appeared, and then Stony Point just making plays, little short passes, left, right, running plays. Sam Kelly finally kind of came to life in the second half, and the running game sort of came to life for him in the second half. And that's kind of the difference in the game. The Red Raiders had a 9-point lead, had a chance to go up by 12, miss a 50-yard field goal.
And that was the turning point,
That
basically.
kind of was the turning point in the ball game. They'll have to take a knee one more time, maybe two more times, and this game will be in the history books. This time Barrera gets the opportunity to do so and does, and the Red Raiders cannot stop the clock. So it's under a minute to go, 53 seconds, so probably one more time they'll have to take a knee, and this game will be in the books. But Robert E. Lee, again, another shared district championship. Mike Owens will have to wait till next year to get win number 200. Tonight would have been his 200th career win, and he came within 2 minutes and 3 seconds of getting that done. We talked to him earlier this week on Sports Talk. He wasn't even aware of that. 28 seconds left.